This lesson is a review of what we've learned about functions. Remember, a function is a rule that gives one output for each input. So you plug something in and you get one answer back out. Remember that the input is what we call the number we plug in, which is the x value. This is also called the independent variable. The in helps us remember. Input, independent. The output is what we call the y value, or the answer we get back out. It's also called the dependent variable because what you get back out depends on what you plug in. So the output depends on the input, and the dependent variable y depends on the independent variable x. Here's an example. If we have a car that's driving 30 miles per hour, that is a function where we can see how far we've driven based on the hours that we spend driving. So the hours would be the independent variable. We would plug in how many hours we drive, and then the distance would be the dependent variable because how far we go depends on how long we've been driving. Here's another example. If we have a graph and we want to identify the independent variable and the dependent variable, we first would want to look at what our labels are. The label on the bottom is the x-axis, and that would be our independent variable. So the pounds of apples would be our independent variable. When we're at the store, we can decide and plug in how many pounds of apples we want to buy. The vertical axis is the y-axis, our dependent variable. So in this case, the price that we pay for our apples. Remember, the price depends on how many pounds of apples we decide to buy.